Hi everyone, Miss Mick is here, and this week in first grade, we are focusing on dates. Okay, so what is a date? So an example of a date is April, right? You're writing out the day or the date. So you write the month with a capital A, April. You write the number, like yesterday was the 20th, and today is the 21st. And then after the day, you write a comma, and then you write the year 2021. So the same for April 20th of 2021. Now, you'll see when you write dates, it's when you're writing a letter to someone, for example, like a business letter, a communication to them is one way. And then you can also write dates in a journal or diary. Kind of like the book that I shared last week on my YouTube channel, The Diary of a Worm. Now, there are other series like in that, or other books in that series, like Diary of a Spider. So I encourage you to maybe check that out online and or go to your library. There are mention of people who write or draw in a diary or a journal. So you could start practicing, and then that would also help when you write in your diary or your journal. You can start practicing writing the date. So today is April 21st, 2021, and then yesterday was April 20th, 2021. So our I can statements would be, I can use a comma in dates when I'm writing, okay? Another first grade I can statement is I can capitalize dates. So the month of April, the A is capital A. Also, I can capitalize my name. So you understand that your name also begins with a capital letter. Like my name is Miss Mick, so I'm showing you that, and it starts with a capital M, Miss, period, Mick, MC, so capital M's. The other thing is I can capitalize names of people, like people in my family. So for example, Mom would start with an M, capital M, and Dad would start with a D, capital D. Those are proper nouns. Now, my mom's name is Mary, so you can see that is a capital M. And it just so happens that my dad's name is Dennis, and that also is a capital D, the same as a capital D with Dad. And then my name, Miss Mick, is here, and then my first name is Rebecca, so that would be with an R. So you should be practicing writing your name with a capital letter. You can also practice typing in your journal dates. Typing a journal, or a diary, and you can type in the date. So those are just some things to think about for that. The next thing I wanted to kind of talk about was mystery science. The mystery science lessons for this week are, have you ever watched a storm before or thought about a storm? So on Wednesdays in Franklin County here in Columbus, we have a siren that goes off at 12 p.m., which is usually around people's lunchtime. And that is practice for in case we have a real tornado. Tornado-like weather occurs when there is a storm nearby or the clouds are darkened. So sometimes it's windy, sometimes it has just rained or it looks like it's going to. So those sirens that we hear every Wednesday at noon are a practice for if the real tornado warning was to happen. So the mystery science lesson is looking at, have you ever watched a storm? Or what I like to add is, have you ever heard a storm? Right? Because you're going to hear thunder. You see lightning, but you hear the thunder. Now, in our world, our sun is the principal source of energy, right? So when we wake up in the morning, the sun comes up and warms up the earth. And when the sun is out, it is warmer. Now, today, when I woke up, we had a spring, some spring snow had fallen. And it had melted away by shortly after lunchtime. So that's partly because the sun had come up and it started to warm and started to melt the snow. Now, water on Earth can be present in many forms. So sometimes it's cold enough in the sky that we get snow, which is a form of water that's frozen. And then sometimes we get rain, and then we get rainstorms. So Doug from Mystery Science will kind of share some of that with you. And then for practice, you are to draw a journal or diary entry of your favorite kind of weather. And then write a sentence or two describing the weather that you decided to draw. So also practice writing the date that you sit down to do your journal drawing on your favorite kind of weather, right? It might include some form of water in snow or rain, or maybe your favorite kind of weather is sunshine. So I'm looking forward to you sharing, and you can comment in my YouTube channel below. And don't forget to subscribe, okay? And you can also ask Miss Mick some questions there, and I will get back to you. Thank you.